GoonQuest is a Dungeons & Dragons role-playing podcast containing both crude and sensitive humor, with occasional references to things like drugs. Content warnings can be found in the description.
GoonQuest.
Welcome back to GoonQuest. My name is Jimmy. I am your juxtaposed dungeon master.
The fuck?
We all know what that means.
I know what that means. That doesn't apply.
No, it doesn't. I just wanted to say something.
I appreciate someone else is calling him out on his adjectives.
Hey, let me put a random adjective there.
His adjectives are typically like, okay, like, whatever. That's still an adjective.
Yeah.
It's not a fucking
Fuck it.
adjective.
All right, ready? Welcome back to GoonQuest. My name is Jimmy. I am your unlucky dungeon master.
That's just a lie.
That's a lie.
That's a lie, but it's an adjective at least.
Joining me today and days going forward are my goons. And just to fuck with them more, we're starting with Joey today.
Oh, what the hell?
Joey, welcome.
Hello, I'm Joey. Thank you for welcoming me.
You're welcome.
I hail from Texas. I am currently playing the level 4 wizard named Plato, who has actually just recently encountered for the very first time his admiration of Bookie. He's actually been a little bit unappreciative of Bookie.
What?
I know. He's maybe been a little manipulative,
What?
but he actually kind of looks at Bookie as less of a tool and more of like a friendship
Oh.
kind of relationship.
Did it all happen all of a sudden, or was it the whole, like, getting off drugs thing?
Yeah, I think getting off drugs maybe helped clear his head a little bit. Maybe the less.
It's only been a couple of hours, but we've made so much progress. Let's give a round of applause, everyone.
Character development
Hold
speed
on.
run.
He can relapse at any moment. Y'all just.
Those patches are staring at him.
But you won't.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jayden. I'm from Pakistan, and I will be playing the 4th level paladin Thrick-Ur-Theory Letni. A fun fact about the Ithquant clan. Now, as we all know, previously discussed, they're not allowed to record their traditions in writing.
Mhm.
But of course, Ithquant Letni had a journal that he wrote in, and it was questioned whether or not that was against the tradition. I want to clarify: you can record your own personal experiences in writing, right? Completely allowed.
Mhm.
But you cannot record someone else's experience of the clan, right? So, like, I can't write about what my father did, but my father could write about what he did. They do this to make sure that, no misinformation happens in writing, because, you don't want someone else to write about someone else and that to be a lie. That would be awful.
Mhm.
Therefore, only you are allowed to write about yourself.
What if you lie about yourself?
No one would do that. That's against the rules.
It is against the rules of the clan. And as we know,
Like,
no
Ithquant has never
Dragonborn
lied.
pure skills
Kind
of Ithquant clan lie.
Correct.
Ever.
Except for apparently my father and my grandfather
And his father.
and his father. But that's the only 3 that I know of.
Of texts that have been procured.
So, but he'll address that at the next clan meeting,
Okay.
along with some other issues.
Okay, perfect.
All right. My name is Alec, and we're from the Soviet Union. I'm playing the level 4 monk Adras. And fun fact about Adras and his order: while he's not personally a sculptor, there is a tradition of great sculptors hailing from the order, and a lot of their history is recorded through like sculpted murals and statues.
Okay.
Just like sculpture is sort of like a way to, like, I don't know, like, capture the beauty of the human body.
I'm guessing it's always, like, super dramatized.
Oh
too,
yeah,
you know?
100%. No, it's like
Muscles are 10 times bigger than they should be.
it is like exaggerated.
Did they use a lot of the models Did they use a lot of the people from the school of body yoga?
Oh,
Is
the
that-
order of hot yoga?
Yeah, the order of hot yoga as models.
It was about like 50-50.
Okay.
Actually,
Yeah.
part of the reason you learn how to pose is because you have to pose for like days.
Oh my
so
god!
they can sculpt you.
Hey, it builds endurance.
Exactly.
Yep.
Gotta
crazy.
hold that pose for like, like gotta pop a flex.
Yeah, the order of hot yoga is doing yoga poses that they base the models
Got
off
it.
of.
Hi, I'm Samuel, the little goon, coming to you from underneath the urinal cake.
And I play Boravik Smokestone, the dwarven sorcerer. And a fun fact about Boravik is he did not remember until they were almost to Mahl Baldrum that in the hammer that he gave to Crud, he had actually stashed 10 gold pieces in the handle.
And he wants it back.
He just hasn't been able to stop thinking about it, really.
It's just a little present for the guy.
Just a little present if he figures out how to find it.
A little present for Crud.
A little present for Crud.
And good morning, Vietnam. This is James, and I've been playing Voralden Derrickson, level 3 ranger. Some also know me as Goon Number. Subscribe to the Goontreon.
Subscribe to the Gucci.
Damn, that was good.
Subscribe to the Goontreon.
Very smooth.
And a fun fact about Voralden is I mentioned way back before that he felt like the death of his father was like a karmic thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got a very similar feeling going on right now because he knows like if we lose the fight with the cult was going north towards his hometown. So, there's that's been eating at him a little bit, but
So it's bothering him because if they fail, then
yeah, because like he's done some sketchy things lately. Like he killed Jorky Thorky, and he's like, I don't know if that was the right call anymore.
mm-hmm. And now he's feeling that because he did that.
And it's like, oh man, this is maybe is like, oh, if that was the wrong call, we're probably gonna lose here.
That's a good point.
Some karmic shit right there.
Awesome. We will move into our actual campaign then. All right, guys. From last we left off, you guys were all hearing the sounds of the prepare to go off to war. Goats are being wrangled together and people are saddling up. I'm sorry, dwarves are saddling up. You guys do have some array of horses that are allotted to people, and you have your own horses that you came upon in your original travels. The two of you, Voralden and Letni, are both tasked. You still have to keep eye on, even throughout this, you have to keep eye on Zalia.
No problem.
But that's it. She's just like, all right, I'm with you guys. I won't cause problems.
Did the Immortals give her a focus?
They didn't, but I could use it if you want me to.
No, I'm just... Okay, so why is she coming into the battle?
A lot. You're answered by several different people. Just like, well, we're not leaving her here.
Well, do you intend for her to fight?
I guess we didn't really. Will you fight? And she's like, yeah, I will if you guys let me.
That's a them call. She's their prisoner.
You're talking to like two guards to her, and they're like, well, probably shouldn't. Is she still mind controlled?
No.
I don't know. Do you want to ask a higher up?
He looks pensively to the side. No?
Well, then it sounds like it's your call.
Yeah, it is my call.
All right, what are you calling?
Sure, why not?
All right,
She said she'll help, right?
that is what she did say.
Ah, perfect.
All right, you have her
Let's
stuff.
get it.
Yeah, they give her stuff back.
Ralton, she's all yours.
That's how you handle it.
And like that, my problem
I
solved.
just want to say, if this does
Oh,
backfire, you
of course.
literally allowed Jimmy to fuck us.
Of course. One last thing, Zalia.
Mm-hmm.
If you do betray us, I will hunt you
I wouldn't betray
to the
you.
ends of the earth.
I
Hunt us.
wouldn't.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
What? It's
No,
flat though.
I'm letting you know the ground that we're standing on.
The plane?
The realm.
Sure. Like
land?
you know, like the dirt, and how it's sometimes called earth,
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
earthen grasp.
Yeah. No, I got you. I got it.
Okay,
Follow.
I just feel like people are.
Yeah, but it sounded like he said it with a capital E, and that was weird.
Yeah, it's more like a lowercase.
It's not a proper
e.
noun.
It is a noun.
Not a proper one.
Does that matter?
It's an improper noun.
Capitalization purposes, exactly.
I wasn't writing.
Address sounded like you used it.
I'm gonna go get
Put a
ready.
semicolon.
Anyways, he's gonna go back to the tent that he was provided.
Yes.
That he hasn't been using, but he's been hiding his stuff in there.
I like it. It's
He
just
can't
the
be comfortable.
prospect is he just tucks it all away. It's like no one will find this.
No, it's just like people understand this is his space. Anyways, and he's gonna look at his great father's armor.
Okay.
He's gonna think about his time with Ragnar. He's gonna go, I don't really care who this armor belonged to. This armor was made by a friend, a family friend,
Mhm.
and it's mine now. And so I'm gonna make it my own armor. He's gonna put it on.
All right. So he puts it on. Yeah.
For the fight.
Yeah. A squire comes up and is like, all right, I'll help you put all this armor on because it'd take. The guy's lacing you up and you're like, all right, it starts to feel pretty nice on you. And then you feel like slowly as it gets put on, it starts to form a little bit to you because Torin, you can tell based on this being his armor, was probably a little bigger than you.
Rude, I'm still growing. I'm a young 19-year-old dragonborn.
Still growing into my scales. Squire helps put on your armor for you. After you get all suited up, it begins to form to your body as the armor magically actually adjusts to you as the attunement of it begins. And you feel this kind of warmth wash into you, very similar to how it felt the other day. Yesterday, I guess it'd be that, or we'll say like earlier that evening. And you gain the benefits of the armor's effect, which is, at this current time, fire resistance.
All right.
But thus is all.
What about the sword real quick while we're here?
Yes, the sword while you're here. So when you attune to the sword, it gains a property in which kind of pieces some dots or puts some things together for you. When this sword is within, from wherever the sword is from you, I guess you have to have a bit of control over it. And it's a very new aspect to you because it's just been awakened and you've just attuned to it. As long as the sword is within 60 feet of you, you can, whenever you cast a spell slot of first level or higher, it returns to you.
Okay.
Now, additionally, it has technically acquired the throne property for a d6 damage up to 30 feet.
All right.
With applicable smite.
I get it. I understand now.
Okay.
So I hit them, smite, and then it pops back because I expended a spell slot.
You could, yeah.
Awesome.
So you can actually throw it and then smite in midair and
That's really
have it
cool.
pop back to you. Awkward if it misses, but it still comes back. It is a +1 weapon, just to clarify. Now.
Okay.
Because I guess beforehand it wasn't, but and if it needs any more clarification on it, it allows you to utilize your charisma modifier. But other than that, we will move on from there.
In preparation, I'd like to start getting my cloak ready as a ghillie suit.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
something I've done in a minute, but it is a thing.
Yeah. You gather a bunch of leaves and material. Go ahead and give a deception check here.
Or is it survive?
It's technically a disguise kit. Oh, I'll use survival. Go and use
I
survival.
was like, I don't know how disguise kits work. 10.
Ever since the one you made, or you saw that twig made, which was pretty good,
Yeah.
but in comparison to Crud's, whose wasn't that good, everything just hasn't pieced together for your ghillie suits.
It's like I just haven't done one in a while, so it's just out of practice.
Yeah, and it doesn't turn out amazing. You
That
don't-
we're like I'm trying to make it before we're in the actual area, so I'm guesstimating what's there.
It's going to be a completely different color of grass. All the grass is a different color. It's actually you make a really good ghillie suit, but it's just the wrong type of grass, wrong type
Right.
of shrubbery.
Yeah.
And you just didn't know right before. It's like right when you cross over this hill, it changes to a different color. You
the
just,
fucking biomes in Minecraft.
yeah, it just biome changes to the
It
next.
just turns into a desert.
Is there anything else anyone else is doing to prepare?
I think I'm good.
You stretch.
Yeah, I'm doing the stretches.
Plato, did you need to switch out spells at all?
No. He's just gonna pray.
To who?
The most violent god he can muster.
Storm.
Brazen
Storm. All right. You pray to the Brazen Storm. There's like a bunch of other people sitting in the general area also praying to the Brazen Storm because the Immortals freaking love
Fucking
the
love
Brazen
that
Storm.
guy.
Hell yeah.
They got a church.
As you guys begin, mount up and begin your march off from here. As you guys are traveling southward, you begin to see the skies get a little bit darker. Clouds begin to roll in. As you guys are riding up, you start to hear some of the chatter of some of the of some of the other members of the army. couple people. You guys you start to get divided up into different like battalions and smaller groups where you guys get like put together with several members of the Orn army. Not the actual Immortals, but the Orn army individuals. These guys are a lot more untrained, a lot newer at their jobs, and were drafted in, so they don't even want to be here.
Oh, great.
And as well as you guys get like a handful of the members of the Dwarven Goober Squad.
Dwarf Team 6.
You get Dwarf Team 6, yeah, sure, of the Goober Squad, which will be led by, all right, we're going to pick 6 new dwarf names.
Steve Elfington.
No, Steve Elfington is not here.
John Lennon, but a dwarf.
All right, we have 5 people and you guys have a team of, well, I'll say the team is led by, just to keep it for you guys, the team is definitely led by Beryl Granite Grip, because I love that name, but all of you give me a name for a dwarf, and we'll run with that.
Drago Dwarf Smith.
All right, Drago Dwarf Smith, all right.
Hey, Smith's dwarves.
All right, we got Drago Dwarf Smith.
Dwarves just have dog shit imaginations when it comes to names.
What's your name for your...
Give me a second.
Davis Crusher Rock.
Shut up.
Boravik just heard all this and he's like really trying to come up with a creative name right now.
I can't. All I can think of is rock names. But we're going with...
Fuck. Speaking of rock names, name someone off AC/DC. Rock names.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Scorn Groundfelt.
Scorn Groundfelt. All right.
He's a goober.
One of the members of the Dwarf Team 6.
I got one.
Goravik Vape Rock.
I hate you.
Sid Blackstone.
Sid Blackstone.
Wow.
Really ripping out the doors here.
All right, play.
Juvius Bronzeman.
Thank you. That's so good. The best one.
All right. Led by Beryl Granite Grip, Drago Dwarf Smith, Scorn Groundfeld, Goravik Vaperock, Sid Blackstone, and wait, what was the last one? Juvius Bronzeman. See, is Dwarf Team 6.
Nice. Fucking strike force come together.
The elite hit squad.
Immediately, Drago walks up and he's like, I've climbed through shit to get here. Let's do this, boys. Scorn's like, ever since my mom died, I've been ready for this battle.
Oh my god. Ever since I broke my pickaxe, I've been
Did anyone get my Sid Blackstone?
Goravik Vapes was like, I dropped both pickaxes to be here. It better be good.
Borvik's like, does that guy look a little like me?
Nah, not at all.
They look.
No, he has a longer beard.
You see, your hair's like, what color's your hair again?
Brown.
Your hair's like brown with sort of like black spots, and his hair is like black brown spots.
Also, his beard's longer.
Actually, it is. It's kind of impressive.
All right, it's fine.
Okay,
We got it.
To be fair,
That's a real
to be
dwarf
fair,
over there.
Boravik's beard did get burned off.
It did. It did.
They're like all like full towering dwarves, and Boravik for the first time you're like, oh, they're all like heavily built dwarves too.
Full on dwarfs.
They immediately all seem to like have this clique of like camaraderie too. They're like, oh yeah, all like high fiving and stuff, and you're just standing there with the rest of the
All these tall
non-dwarfs, all the tall people.
Mm.
Yeah, dwarfism has a spectrum. They are full-blown dwarfism.
I just tap them on the back, and by that I mean their butts, because it's high as I'm like, it's all right, fellas. I still like you.
We like you too, Boravik.
Wait, which toe are you missing?
Which toe am I missing?
Yeah.
My pinky toe.
They all do the secret dwarf handshake that
With
all
their pinky
dwarves know
toes.
of. Locking pinky toes.
They all lock their pinky lock, yeah.
They call them their picky toes.
Their pinky toes, little pinky toes, boys, little pinky toes.
Oh my god.
And-
Dwarves do more than mine, okay?
Little pinky.
They also steal.
Do you think dwarves are like the seagulls? They go, mine?
All right. Hey, Jimmy.
Except they say dwarf.
This is starting to feel a little racist.
Do we want to?
Oh my god. No, we should fucking fight, murder. and
Yeah,
kill,
it's 46
pillage.
minutes.
We're
You guys-
such a DR dwarf resources.
You guys stand kind of like in this awkward silence of the battlefield, and slowly do you guys begin to hear like the marching off in the distance of the 500 that is from the Cult of the Crimson. Eventually, as the armies start to align and they see each other, it's not like an immediate, like, everyone just charges at each other. You guys can see actually out there are 2 wyverns. They're not fully grown, but they are mature. There are 2 wyvern riders that are off in the back, and you see the person leading your army, Myas, and an additional one of the riders, one of the first, I guess it's technically the first immortal, essentially one of the lower leaders, rides with him out as it looks like 2 other riders from the Crimson ride forward too. And they begin to deliberate. Just looks like they stand and talk for a while. And then you just start hearing some blasphemous yells from the Crimson. And then you see another little bit of a strange phenomena taking place. As the clouds have been rolling in, you see the cult, and members of this cult army seem to be moving about something. There appears to be these large stones that are procured and being put on top of each other, making some form of weird obelisk in the middle of their army.
Do you know anything? Fuck. God damn it.
The career theory.
The career theory led me.
You can
Cult's
make
doing
either,
that?
yes, Cult is doing this actively. It's not like, it doesn't seem to be being like offensive or anything. It's just building this weird obelisk out of stone.
Why don't I find out?
Anyone that can do, no, not anyone. 2 people here could do a religion in your case, or an arcana check in Plato's case. Either of you can make 1 check. No, you could both make 1, but yeah. Okay.
I got a 19.
A 19.
Not me.
All right. Ithquant, you had done some digging at the library.
I had.
You had been doing studying, which is good because it's finally paid off.
I read a lot of books on the Doomwing.
And this is kind of weird to you because this doesn't really have to do with the Doomwing from what you understand. You see, as it's being constructed, these large obsidian-looking blocks. They're building another portal.
I'll interrupt you.
No, they're not. They don't even have iron yet.
Diamonds?
You don't need. You just need iron. Make a bucket.
Yeah.
They seem to be constructing this this construct with this obsidian, and as the small tower they make goes up, you kind of start to think back on what you had been reading at the Chamber of Sortilege. And what you can draw back on is there was something like this before in some of the previous wars but it had nothing to do with the Crimson per se. This is like devil work.
I see.
That's what they're building, and you got a 19 total. You recall the name. It's called a soul cairn.
Soul cairn.
What it does is when people die, it pulls the souls of the departed into it, and those are then filtered somewhere else. You don't know where that is, though.
It's a soul stealer. It's gonna steal your souls when you die. We probably need to get rid of that.
Or just don't die.
Okay.
No. I'm gonna look for a person who is important.
All right.
In the Immortals and the dwarf.
Which dwarf?
Like just one for each group is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I would imagine that of the leader of the dwarfs, Durgan Stonebeard probably wouldn't be available at the current moment.
Yeah, but just like somebody who could get a message to people is what I'm like. The highest ranking person I can find near me.
Okay, yeah. You pass it off the barrel, and he can
like,
at least lead it to other teams.
Hey, that thing, it's gotta go. It's gonna steal your souls. You're gonna probably get turned into a demon or something. You want it gone. Or yes, if you die, it will take your souls.
All right,
and you'll probably be turned into a demon.
Pass it on. Passing it on.
Like destroy that. Maybe the dwarves are good with stone. Maybe you know how to destroy it well.
If y'all have something I can like put on it, like a bomb or something, I can sneak in there and
Anyone got any bombs?
like I don't.
No one raises their hand for bomb.
All right.
Okay. And you
Again,
would got
just-
anything to break this with? Pretty, quickly, hopefully.
I've got a crowbar
Any dwarfs that know how to
and a hammer.
rip apart
They all
stone.
start talking about their pickaxes and how
Yeah,
strong
it's
they
like,
are.
It's
Okay.
like you guys got this.
But unfortunately, they all do not have diamond pickaxes, so they cannot mine obsidian.
Fuck. No. They can still mine it. They just can't collect it. That's fine.
Will take a while.
It'll take too long.
It'll take longer.
Do I have any
It takes like 45 seconds. It's way too long.
Way too long. You know how many turns in combat that is?
In general, just stay away from it. And
Oh.
also destroy it if you can.
How heavy do they look? Do they look like more than I can move with levitate?
They look upwards. I don't know what levitate does, so I will give you the number. Each
Okay.
one probably weighing around like 300 pounds.
I could jump kick it.
You could try to high jump kick it. But of the results, I'll use the Pokemon rulings of high jump kick. If you miss, you do damage to yourself.
I mean, I can. I
got
do
it.
have the strength of a giant, so
You do.
Pounds.
500 pounds.
500
alright.
pounds.
You could temporarily dispose of, or not dispose of it, but stop it.
what's your
You would need
range?
something to then move the levitated, because levitate just goes up.
That's true.
I mean, you could just have it go up and
But if
then
you kick it, then it's whoosh. Because it's
Yeah.
essentially weightless.
So if he could levitate it and you could
Uh,
kick it, you could.
You gotta be within 60 feet.
we got this.
Alright.
All right. We have a plan.
I'd like to start working on a ghillie suit for Plato.
I'll go in and help provide protection.
All right, go ahead and give me a disguise kit check with survival.
Not my day. That's a 9.
A 9.
It's okay. If you can, I can turn myself invisible. If you can make one for Adras.
I'll try address now.
That's an 11. It looks all right. Address, you don't feel confident about it.
I mean, it has a look.
You look great.
Thank you.
I appreciate my favorite thing about Voralden is the stuff I have proficiency in. Dog shit rolls.
Stuff
Stealth. My stealth is a plus 3.
But you're all good
I'm
on it.
fucking popping off on stealth.
You don't have proficiency in stealth,
I don't.
and your stealth's at least a +4.
Yeah, it's plus.
I was like, looks over. Wait a second. None of this is adding up.
All right. You see they come back. Myas begins to rally everyone. He's like, all right, men. They haven't agreed to surrender. Do what you must. For Orn, Mahl Baldrum, and the sovereignty. Kill them all. We don't take prisoners.
Glances over
just
to
looks at Zalia. Well,
I got really lucky, I'm
Yes,
guessing.
you
The other
did.
people...
unironically hit the luck factor. Happened to join us when I lost all motive to kill demons. Everyone else
Speed,
was
but you should
feeling
probably go
very
find your
forgiving,
brother.
apparently. Oh yeah, you probably want to do that.
Yeah, she starts looking out there pensively for her brother.
It's okay, she can fly.
I will don.
You
mage
carry a
armor
person?
before we go in.
That is a good
could I
call.
carry someone?
Yeah, while you fly.
I mean, I could, but she kind of looks back at her wings and they're broken.
What if I cure wounds then?
Yeah, if you'd like to
Jimmy.
try.
We would have had a time to prep for this fight, right?
A little bit, yeah.
May I make a suggestion?
Sure.
You would have cast mage armor earlier, or whatever other super long-lasting spells you have, right? And then you would have taken a short rest, regain your spell slots. You're fully prepared to go into this fight.
Okay. With
Because this
the
is
effects
war.
Okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Optimization.
Because this is war. Like we want to go in full power, not down spell slots because.
If you were able to, if you used your cure wounds, which
Or what if I long strider?
that wouldn't really fix her. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in reality this would take arcane magic. I'm realizing to cure.
Would anybody like
What are we
me
trying to cure?
Or,
Wings.
Oh, get rid of it. Okay.
No. Fix him so she could drop address in. Because he can invisibility up and she can go up over, drop in the address bomb.
Yeah, but you'd have to at least
Yeah.
handle a wyvern first.
I don't know.
I think I'll just get clipped from the sky.
Also, can she carry me?
Yeah, no,
Well-
that's what we were just trying to fix.
I could.
But yeah.
I would just take a little effort on my part, but I could, if you'd be willing,
I mean, if
I could use some magic that would let me carry you.
What specifically?
Large, yeah.
Well,
Shrink.
reduce?
No, I think that's the opposite direction we want to go.
But I have to be able to carry it. I can end it when I drop you.
But wouldn't enlarging you also let you?
Yeah, but there's
But
like
make her a bigger target.
It'll make me a bigger target.
Oh.
What if I'm the reduced?
Hit it with the hammer.
I mean, they're not that tall.
There's
You can
actually a
jump that
benefit
high,
of
right?
your hammer.
Yeah, no, I
is
can
that
jump
it is
that
good
high.
at breaking things.
I think
Good
we're
breaking hammer.
good to just run in. Again, I can provide cover. You also can help provide cover, of course.
Fair
and
enough.
then they just run in. He casts a spell. He jumps in the air and kicks it.
No,
He's never missed an attack in the air before.
Of course, I would never do that. It's a rock. I can't miss it.
I was being serious. I mean, I've never seen you miss an attack in the air.
You've never seen me miss an attack in the air.
He once kicked the shit out of a roof in the air. I saw it.
He didn't miss anything. He hit the roof.
Hey, I was unconscious. Well, I was dying.
Distraction.
True.
2 death saves. Or rather, fails. All right, let's do combat.
All right. War horns of both armies begin to sound. As everyone begins to rally, your Dwarf Team 6 begins to rally as a phalanx before you on their goat riders. Just a triangle in front of you to run forward, it to kind of pierce through the middle of the line as you guys take the front of the fucking army. As you see on the other side, all of the Marauders and Crimson and other members of the Immortals. You don't catch any direct faces at the moment because it's like 500 plus other people. And you guys charge. What's your kind of, give me your order. Who's running in front? What are we doing? You got the dwarves in front of you on goats?
I'll take the lead, having big armor and all.
I'd say like Ithquant and Boravik near the front, maybe.
I'm on my goat, so yeah.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
almost,
That's gonna be
that
almost
keeps
as
you at
tall as
normal
Ithquant.
speed.
No, he's at 30 feet normally. Remember?
Oh, yeah, he
That's
is.
small feet. He learned how to keep up with us.
That's what I sound like when I run.
Nice. Me and Plato off to the side, and Voralden, whatever he's doing.
I'll just come up the rear, I guess.
I mean, you could just be right behind me, and you'd have the same attacking range too. So, like,
Yeah, fair.
The other members of the Orn army will travel with you guys, and I guess Zelia will also be following with you. And she actually does have a character sheet, finally. I finally wrote one, so she will join in the combat.
Nice.
Because last time I made her do combat, I forgot that I didn't have a character sheet for her.
Does she know the spell Wish?
Yeah, just has it.
yeah, believe it or not, all NPCs do.
But
Yeah.
he doesn't have any spell slots for it.
Yeah, unfortunate. All right,
Pain.
go ahead and roll initiative.
Here we go.
I've got to do some serious tracking.
Ready? Ready?
And for everyone listening, I'm just going to get all these numbers together and read the order right at the end. All right, guys, I have the order of the combat. It goes in this following order. Boravik is first in the combat,
No
followed
way.
by someone on the other side of the battlefield.
Followed by hundreds of cult members.
Oh shit! No, I would have told him this because I swore that we would. If you see Garfield, he has a small
Dick?
harmonica. No, accordion. That's what they're called. He has a small accordion in his pocket. You need to obtain it. Try not to damage it.
Why?
It belongs to a friend of ours,
Okay.
Named
Lasagna.
What?
He's maybe Garfield's brother. That's not what's important. What's important is he says it's his accordion and he wants it back. He pulled some favors for us, so we gotta get it to him. So if you see
Say-
Garfield, the small gnome in plate mail that's wearing all black,
That's right.
he's kind of like a samurai.
Mm-hmm.
Try to get the accordion from him.
So the cat
Also, you can kill him if you want.
Is
has
he-
his accordion.
Yes.
going
The
to
cat
be-
has his
Thank
accordion.
you. We made yes.
Is he going to be fighting with the accordion?
No,
Okay,
but,
he might carry it.
He said
into
it
battle.
said he has it on him always. So it should be in his pocket. It's very small because he's a gnome, and it fits in his pocket. Anyways, just if you see him, that's an objective.
Okay. So, in
Okay.
I almost forgot.
Write that one down.
In order of how this combat will go, it goes Boravik, some random person you guys don't know. Then it goes Adras. Then it goes the bad guys' army. Then it goes the good guys' army.
That's unfortunate.
Then it goes to the wyverns, who have their own initiative. The looks Jayden just gave was like,
It's the wyverns plural. That's the issue.
Then
only
it goes.
two.
Then it goes to Zalia and Voralden. Then it goes to Letni, and then it goes to Plato. At the very end of the initiative. All right. Let us begin with Boravik. Now, Boravik, you are, we'll say, included with you is Dwarf Team 6.
Okay.
We are going to let you control what Dwarf Team 6 does. They're currently in the formation of a phalanx, where they are essentially diving through the front line as far as they can.
Right.
Now, how this kind of works is the armies have a amount of health, but on your turn, on your guys' character's turn, I roll a d4. Essentially, if you guys are amongst the army at the time, when you guys are traveling through the army, quote unquote, I will roll a d4, and that is how many attacks you will receive from individuals along the way. Now, obviously, you're trying to stop whatever this obelisk is doing. So, if you want to directly attack the army and damage the army, which is still pertinent, damaging them means I will roll for disadvantage with the amount of people attacking you. So basically means less people attack you. Or you can opt to have more people attack you to kind of lessen the amount of people attacking you from that. The same kind of goes with the armies are going to interchange blows in that manner. And so what it'll do is it'll be a dice roll on how the tides are looking contested between the two. So their kind of turn in combat only matters for like you guys taking damage from it, but it could potentially matter from there's a chance when the good army goes that they can heal. You can receive healing along the way.
Oh.
So on the good army's turn, you could potentially receive healing. There is a random chance for it, but we'll see how that goes. When we get to the wyvern's turn, yeah, it's fucking wyverns. You guys will have to deal with that. Other people will attempt to deal with that too. Then we get to you guys get the point at that point. That's kind of how everything goes. So Boravik, what are you doing?
So how are we like we're like,
your armies are about to do the clash thing.
all right, sick.
Yeah, this is why we have that narrative battle music for the background.
Shit.
Not Mission Impossible music. Why?
Yeah, I was like, guys, this isn't the heist episode.
Don't turn it into a heist episode.
Oh my god.
You are really just
kinda
heisting the obelisk.
rock, right?
The Soul Cairn is just being heisted.
This is Borvik's kind of heist. Just charge through, break shit, leave.
Doesn't have to be sneaky.
Doesn't even have to be sneaky.
All right. What do you want to do, Borvik?
Well, shit. I mean, just start off with a bang, I guess. Gonna charge in and hit the first person I see with my hammer using a green flame blade.
All right, perfect. You run in and go ahead and make an attack roll against as the armies clash into each other. You're riding on your goat, which is just screaming as it runs in, and you just with Cavern Crusher you run it down through like on the ground, seeing there's just a Crimson Soldier who's like holding up a spear to you as you guys are riding through him.
You poor stupid son of a bitch.
Jayden in tears as Boravik's just growing up so fast.
17.
Using green flame blade.
Oh, just wait, it gets better.
15 plus 7. So
22?
22.
22. Hell yes, that's definitely hit. Roll damage because that'll affect what we go on here.
Wait, am I doing this right? Yeah, 1d8 and then
Yes, you got it.
so 7 plus 5 and then 4 radiant damage.
Yes. So 16.
Yeah.
And then the green flame blade triggers and flies off to the next person, doing
Yes.
additional damage as well.
How much is that?
For you, your con modifier.
Plus 3.
Oh, just the con modifier.
Yeah,
2.
Okay, plus 2. All right, so plus 2 additional damage to the person next to him. As just you guys, Dwarf Team 6 rides through as they begin to pierce through the lines. Your hammer hits into the first person. Flames shoot off in one direction. That guy literally flies off in the distance. It's actually really you just dome him in the head, and there's just a big dent in his head as he just hits the ground dead immediately.
Boravik? Sorry, go ahead.
After it happens, how it kind of works is with the damage that you deal to them, it's going to take off attacks from the other people. So not only did you kill one of the people in the army, it's in turn affecting how your army does overall, contributing. So basically, now with the amount of damage you dealt, whoever does the most damage to the army in this place has advantage.
Okay.
In their army's effects. So your armies can still lose in this based on how many people I'm rolling are being lost. So like if you guys don't deal damage to the armies, then the other side will just keep having advantage on their rolls and they will inevitably win, meaning the army gets defeated. So you do have to worry about attacking the army still, nonetheless. But technically you could start moving through this further. So you could be like, I want to forego attacking these people to get to this area. It'll take you just this one turn, and the next turn you'll be there. So one full turn of running, and then the next you're there.
Did Boravik get a new hammer?
Cavern Crusher. Same hammer.
Yeah,
Oh.
since the
It got
god
blessed.
It got
by the-
blessed. That's right. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, because
Got
that's
blessed by
pretty
the
cool
lens.
there, you know?
Yeah, the lunar lens is what blessed it.
Oh, you too?
A fellow chucker, eh? That's a Ninja Turtles reference.
That's true. It is.
All right, we go to next initiative, which is someone amongst the Crimson. You guys just see off in the distance some of the people running in from one of the armies, and then there's just a burst of flame as a fireball attacks into one of the into a part of your army. As people just start screaming and running out. It's basically turned in some areas on some sides of the battlefield to trench warfare. There's people like crawling out, like on fire already.
Oh god.
Fireball's a mean spell.
This is a guy that's like at your feet, Plato, because you're in the back, and he's like, help me.
Oh, God.
Hits the ground. And that goes from that person's turn, or that individual's turn, to Adras.
All right, so we're obelisk team, right?
Yeah.
So I could either like
Oh, fuck us.
what?
Sorry, people died already.
That's why I was trying to sneak in before, but I was like,
Yeah.
So we just have to like beeline it towards the obelisk.
If I disengage, would that take me like 2 turns, but I won't take any attacks while moving, or
You Adras could get there in one turn.
okay, if I disengage?
So how I kind of set up, you shouldn't have to worry about disengaging
Okay.
this mechanic because it's just a war, so people are just running by each other anyways.
All right, cool.
And like, yeah, there's gonna be random swings that take place at you when the army turn come. You can't really prevent that.
Could I perhaps dodge to give them disadvantage?
You could give them disadvantage, yes.
All right, so I'm gonna dodge if I can get there in one turn without dashing, and just bolt towards where we need to be for the obelisk.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, with your full dash, you can get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you run to where you need to be at the obelisk, and just ducking and diving below people's attacks the best you can, and we'll see how that works out for you when it's their turn. And it is their turn. All right, everyone, roll d4 for me, and then hold up your number for me. All right, that is how many attacks you are taking from each group.
Oh my god.
So once you guys have basically gotten to the lines, you're taking multitudes of attacks. Don't worry, it is as it is. They have a +2 to hit the army.
All right.
You are taking 3 attacks, Plato. I'll start with you.
AC is 17.
Literally rolled 2 2s and a 5.
Okay, sweet.
Letni, I'll roll the black one just because you just got 1. A nat 20.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry, Jayden. Jayden, I'm so sorry. Why did I do this?
You chose to roll the black dice.
I did choose to roll the black dice.
He hates
This game
me.
sucks.
7 points of damage.
Not the end of the world if they hit or crit.
And all the attacks made against Adras are at disadvantage.
And it was only 1.
All right, 8 is gonna miss.
Yeah.
Jayden has the worst luck. He's looking at me so sad. He's
Oh,
so.
these are eyes of anger. Don't say I have worse luck when you chose the black die.
Borvik, what did you get for your number? What, 4. Okay. All right. What's your armor class, Borvik?
15, 17.
All right. 2 of the attacks are gonna find their way into you
Nice.
for 5 points of damage.
Disagree.
Well, you can agree to disagree because someone stabbed you with a fucking spear.
So 5 points?
You then disregard it and keep running as the spear just lodges all the way through you, through and through, and you're fine. Sheer dwarven grit there. As that rider was the same person, you plummeted your hammer into their head. Rowdy, a 3. 3 attacks. One of the attacks finds its way to hit you for 4 points of damage,
all right, I'll take that.
as it's just a stray arrow. And for Zalia as well, I got a roll for her, who takes 2 attacks. Ooh, she takes 1
I
hit
forgot I stole it.
for 5 points of damage. All right, now that is basically your guys' effects of the war on you, and I'm gonna roll for the once everyone's made their attacks via against the war effort or not, then the armies will whichever side's taken the most damage from attacks from you guys or the other people will then determine who has advantage on the war side. What are you?
We're not winning turn 1. They got hit by a fireball.
Yes. No, that'll only apply that one singular damage.
I know. I'm
from it.
like turn 1, not happening.
Yeah.
Like we did 15 damage.
It's not looking
They took
great. I'll tell you.
8d6
I rolled
damage.
5 and 6 for that fireball.
Mhm.
I rolled 5 and 6 3 times for 66, and then the last one I rolled 2 6s.
I thought
That's
it was
insane.
8d6.
Yeah. Oh, I was aware of what the amount I rolled. But that was a lot of damage from fireball.
Kind of a good spell, I hear.
It just literally breaks the rules that they
Have you
set
heard
up
of
in the DMG.
Fire blast? All right, we'll move on now to the good army's turn. Everyone now roll a d20, and if you are the luckiest person here, as in you roll the highest number, you will receive a benefit.
19.
19? Boravik, you receive the benefits of the bless spell.
Oh. What is that, like a plus D4 to some
Attacks
roll?
and saving throws.
All right, and we'll go to the next person's turn, which is going to be the wyverns.
Oh, these goons.
You see one of the wyverns flies out and charges at one of basically the 2 griffin riders, or 4 griffin riders that you guys have. And we'll probably say they keep each other busy for a while. Meanwhile, the other wyvern seems to fly and perch upon the obelisk.
Great.
How convenient.
Well, it's just a logic of an army saying, oh, protect the obelisk. All right, we go now to...
They don't want any cats stealing them.
Yeah, they don't want cats stealing... Yeah, listen, someone got their accordion still. All right, we will go to Zaley and Voralden's turn.
Quick question. How does Hunter's Mark work on an army?
That's a great question.
It does not.
That's what I figured.
But good try.
That seems a little unfair.
You can cast it on an individual.
Yeah.
In the army.
No.
As the one downside to...
Correct.
I mean, the damage you do from one target, you'll then have to then apply it to a new one on another turn.
It's just a bonus
Right.
action.
Versus I can just swing the sword.
I know.
All right. Y'all are team Eclipse. Ooh. I'm team Bird with I think I'm the only one team Bird.
You could help on Team Eclipse.
I really can't do much.
All right, Zaley is
I
going
can
to cast
magic weapon.
coat herself in icy protection.
His
She
whips
casts
are
Armor of Agathis.
Which
That's
whips are you using?
Regular.
Okay. It's a war. I'm just,
Nah.
Okay.
I mean, it is. It is a war.
Those are for special occasions.
Wait, is this a war?
This is a special occasion.
I would consider all of us dying to be special, but I see how it is.
Look, I was pissed last time.
This time he's
they
just
shot
neutral.
a child. This time it's like, okay.
They just killed, a 20-foot radius of our men.
That did happen.
Well, good thing I'm gonna swing my whip in a 20-foot radius.
You could swing your
I'm
whip.
attacking the army.
Okay.
That was the point I was making.
Okay, go ahead and roll to
17.
17 does hit.
Woohoo! 10 damage.
You're getting closer
Um,
to the total damage amount needed. Kind of. Oh, that's a lot of damage. You're looking for 45 is the damage total. You're at 27.
as I swing out in my 10-foot radius and hit 10 people for 1 damage each. There we go.
They're like, ow,
Ow.
damn it. Dude, come on, that's not cool. This is a war. Kill me if you're going to hit me.
I will then bonus action and swing my short sword.
Okay.
That's a 1.
You managed to drop your short sword in the fray of things.
Sounds like it's time to pull out the big gun.
No. We haven't crossed that
Whips.
threshold yet.
Fun fact, it's a pain threshold. Everyone attack Voralden. We gotta get him to stage 2. He's a
All
boss
right,
fight.
so I'm gonna flurry of blows around
Okay,
real quick.
but actually, I start taking damage if I use them.
See, he's a boss fight. Got a new mechanic and everything.
All right. We go now to...
What did Zalia do again?
She cast Armor of Agathis. Letni, it's your turn.
Oh, really? Wow. Plato, you're charging in to get to the obelisk as fast as possible, right?
Right.
Okay, wonderful. In that case, we need how much more damage to turn the tide in our favor?
Technically, I shouldn't tell you, but it's 27 to 45.
Okay, so we need more. So I'm not going to. In that case, I'm going to provide protection to Plato
Okay.
to make sure he does not get interfered with his
Okay.
endeavors.
All right. So how I'll rule this is I will have it to where you give him people disadvantage to hit him in the next round.
Sure.
And he has advantage on any concentration checks he needs to make if he needs to make them.
Awesome.
Cool.
And that is Letni protection right there.
Letni protection.
As you basically are just literally like fiend serpenting around him like with your sword out.
Got my sword and my shield, and I'm ready to parry and block. And
Yeah,
fuck off.
basically people are running up and you're just like you Spartan kick
No.
someone away. As people are running up, you're just like shield bashing, shoving them away, stuff like that. And Plato, we jump to your turn.
I'm running towards the obelisk.
Okay, so you're doing a direct dash there
Yes.
to get there. You'll be getting there, and then on your turn, you'll be there, and you'll be like right in front of the obelisk.
Okay.
As you guys kind of run up in this state, you then Adras, you see the wyvern just lands on top of the obelisk in front of you.
That makes things complicated.
Sounds like a Zalia problem.
Zalia's like, what?
I believe in you.
What to do? What?
Shh, get it away.
Okay. Nope. Nigel, get him. And you see a little quasit appears on her shoulder and starts jumping towards.
See, she gets it.
But she has Pact of the Chain, so you understand. Which allows her to have a familiar.
A demon familiar.
It is a little demon familiar.
To be noted.
Yeah, to be noted. She didn't choose her familiar. Okay, that will go to the top of the round, but right before that takes place to Boravik, we will roll some dicey do. Now, you guys unfortunately do not have advantage here.
Never did.
No, I'm
Never
not
gonna
use
get
those.
it.
You guys get the black dice.
I'll take it.
Oh hell yeah.
They'll use the cheese dice and the duck dice.
It's like triple advantage right there.
It did not pay off for you. It was a tied for a 4 and a 4, and then the advantage dice was a 14. So you see after the
I see
fireball,
how it is.
you see after the fireball bursts and everything starts to transpire, you see essentially not even more so that they're winning in the manner of just killing you guys. It's just they're overwhelming in the manner of numbers of people charging in here. It's where there was a 150 person difference. It looks like maybe there's a little bit of exaggeration, the difference of a dwarf being more than just a man. A little bit of an exaggeration. It looks like the number is truly 6.
Fuck.
Which makes the war a lot more. But the wyverns aren't really helping either, as you see at many point. You see one of the griffins falls out of the sky as it was just pierced with a basically lanced out of the air from its tail as it falls to the ground. And you could see in front of you Adras, this and Plato and Ithquant, who are all kind of arriving up on this. You see its tail is just dripping with this what looks like very acidic looking poison.
Don't touch that.
A person below is just like, oh yes, you're here. It dies. It does there's like the Wilhelm scream. Yeah, I wish. Can you just take that? Can anyone take that? Do you need a license for that?
I've seen everyone use it, so I mean.
Yeah, there's got to be no license for that.
Pretty sure it's free domain at this point. Either
Well,
way.
it wouldn't be at this point if it originated from Star Wars, but I don't think it did. And even then, it's not longer than 5 seconds, so you're good to go.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think that's how that works.
That is how that works.
Cool. All right. Yeah, SpongeBob can
beginning-
use it.
With the film Distant Drums. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay.
All right.
Boravik, we
next?
are back up to your turn. Moving through this crowd, you'll be able to get to the obelisk at the next turn if you want, or you can keep contributing to the fight here. You can also additionally try to look for Zacian, which is Azalea's brother, or you can also go to try to face head on with like the wyvern, or continue pushing through to fight the war effort in general as well.
Do you want to 1v1 the wyvern, Boravik? You have resistance to poison.
You.
That does sound
I don't know if he has resistance or advantage on the saving throws.
I think it's
Both.
both.
Oh, okay.
Dwarves, they know what they're doing.
The poison damage sucks. Unless it's wyvern poison.
Unless it hits you, Adras.
Yeah.
No, eventually he'll be immune to it.
Yeah. Give me like a few levels.
Like level 7 or something.
I think it's like 11.
That's also probably true. It's one of them.
All right, what are you doing, Borvik?
How far is the wyvern from me?
It is basically at the obelisk too.
How far is that from me?
You currently ran in and started fighting, so it would take this turn to get there. So you could fight and get there on the next turn.
So I'm like 30 feet away?
Probably, realistically, with moving through everyone, yeah, 30 feet away.
Okay.
Just the amount of people you have to move through is what takes so much time.
Got it. Okay, let me look up my spells real quick. Hold on.
Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
Me?
Everyone that isn't Voralden. Or Adras.
Fair.
20.
Arcana, you say?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he also probably got a
19.
10.
Okay. Boravik, you are really enjoying the fight.
All right, sick.
Oh no.
All right. Okay then. I'm going to move towards the obelisk. I'm going to move, I don't know, whatever, like halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to hit another person with green flame blade with my hammer.
To add effect to the
add
warbird.
effect.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Go ahead and make an attack
It's
roll.
just an attack roll.
Don't forget to add a d4.
To the...
'Cause you're
oh,
blessed.
right.
Oh, he's also blessed, which will be very helpful for this.
Saving throw.
20 plus 3.
He got a crit.
Will very much hit, yeah. 20 will crit.
Crit. What, does that change
Double
anything?
dice.
You can also choose to... I guess, no, you can't Thunderous Smite in response. It's not like the Divine Smite. You double all your damage dice.
Okay. Like just whatever I get, I double that number, or I roll
Or you
it
can
twice.
just roll.
Just
Or
roll
you
twice.
can roll twice
Okay.
if you want.
Sometimes people just get a handful of them.
8 plus 4.
Oh my god.
Okay.
That's 12.
Plus 5.
Yeah, that part doesn't get doubled though.
17.
17 so far.
And then 5 plus 2. 7 more.
So 24.
24. Then the
Plus
green flame blade.
of 2.
Mm-hmm.
26.
Wow.
26 damage. Yeah, basically you're riding through spinning your hammer. Yeah, how are you doming some people? Please go ahead.
Oh, we're talking like both sides of my goat, just whipping it back and forth. Like the nastiest whip you've ever seen.
Watch me whip.
Yeah, there's basically the Dwarf Team 6 is basically fighting all around you, and then just like of the ones that are making it to the inside, you're just like Darth Maul spinning your hammer around, hitting.
And I'm totally giving my battle cry the whole time.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
So intimidating.
It's all the goats are screaming the whole time. No one could hear anything. It's actually just the deafened condition because the goats are screaming so
The
loud.
gobbling is...
All right. Yeah. How much damage was that? I'm so sorry.
26.
26 damage. That'll be hard to contest with on this next round.
That's rough.
You
and-
almost dealt the same damage as a fireball.
Hell yeah, I'll take it. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Compelled Duel on the Wyvern.
Oh, okay. It makes a saving throw. Ooh, it matters. It matters what type of saving throw it is.
Wisdom?
Wisdom save. Not great for a wyvern. Not
Damn.
terrible, but not great.
I thought the wyverns were wise.
You point at that
things.
wyvern and begin and channel just like this compelled duel in your mind, which is how does it take form? Like this magic that you've created to draw it to you, draw its attention away from the obelisk.
Oh, man, I don't know if it looks like magic. You could see the wyvern's eyes, the pupils just contract.
Just they're like a cat's, they get really big and looking at you.
It just dilates, just like turns and looks.
The wyvern stares at you, it's like the little cat chittering, and then you see it's from its perch. It begins to like arch its shoulder. The rider's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?" And the person falls off as it gets up to fly at you. That will go to this mysterious figure's turn. It's now this leader's turn, and of the people I'll be able to see, we will go Plato, Adras, Letni, for Kura Theory. You can see one of the Doomsayers is here.
Fuck me.
And another one of the Doomsayers just fell off a wyvern.
Oh, that's not convenient.
However, roll a perception check for me, for Kura Theory.
With a total of 15.
You do catch just past all of this, fighting amongst some of the other people and kind of cutting people down left and right. You do see Garfield.
Voralden. I want to point him out. Can you do it?
I'm a bit away. I'm in the mosh pit right now.
All right,
Yeah.
fine. I'll
I'm
figure it out
in the
myself
mosh
then.
pit right now. I
I'll
can't
figure
see
it out
you.
myself,
He's
I
in the
guess. I
mosh
just
pit.
figured that, maybe I'd include you or something.
Yeah, you catch eyes on him.
After the obelisk.
Yes.
He has extra attack.
He is going to
Voralden, I'm really going to need your help with this
so
guy.
on his turn he is going to attack the army portion. Garfield.
And you're a ranger. You're
All
really
right.
good at hunting.
He does damage to the army, putting it a lot closer. 18 to be total.
Think about it. He had to use 2 attacks to do that.
He only hit 1.
Doesn't matter. He had to.
Does 18 damage to the army, which you guys were at what,
26.
26. You see both of these Doomsayer leaders are here, and there's a bit of a familiarity here. One of them appears to be Ignom.
Really put some emphasis on that, didn't you?
Yes. As you walk out there, or as you're out there, you see there is this black and red Ignom. As he's standing out there, and you see he moves over, helps up
Like
the other Doomsayer.
Is it like a Two-Face kind of a deal?
Yeah, sure. It's
Okay.
just Two-Face.
Got it.
And he walks over and helps up the other individual, which looks to be some form of actual like caster of some sort, some form of wizard, we'll say, elven in nature. Helps her to her feet. She's like, Doomsayer, thank you, Derrickson. This other Doomsayer, Derrickson, looks over and like points at you guys, and he's like, "You're meddling in cult affairs. You all die today." Pointing a sword at you guys. Yeah. He is going to use his vow of enmity
Fuck us.
on Plato.
What's that from?
That's from the Vengeance Paladin.
Ah.
And that will be him. And then it will go to, he's going to try to protect the obelisk, obviously. That will go to the caster, the elven, this elven wizard. And there she is. Oh, fuck. Yeah. You see she pulls out her spellbook and begins to tap it, and then holds it out, and it begins to float in front of her. And then from the spellbook itself, it shoots out an ice knife towards you guys.
That looks familiar.
As it fucking fires right at your face.
Oh, no.
Actually, at your good old wizard there.
You have mage armor.
Yeah.
It's got shield.
Shield.
That's right.
Oh, no.
I forgot.
Can I get shield at this level?
Yes.
First level spell.
It's really. Oh.
The attack actually misses, but there's the explosion aspect of it.
Oh.
Where ice knife explodes and then does an additional, I believe, 2d6 damage. I will
Is
double check.
it?
I'm double checking.
The first level spell, isn't it?
It's an additional 6 billion damage.
6 billion.
Yeah, it's
Aiden finds out he's been just taking all the wrong spells.
Yep, it explodes. Everyone around you basically. So the two of you make a dexterity saving throw.
All right, we got this.
First level spells are busted.
That is a 15.
15?
9.
Okay, 9's gonna fail. What'd you get?
12.
12. 12 does not pass. 15 does pass.
You only need to
Yay.
hit level 6.
All
These
right.
problems lessened.
If you pass, you take half. Regular damage is 8.
Okay.
Cold damage.
Colt's damage?
Yeah. Also, fucking anybody around you also gets blasted with this shit.
Including their allies.
Yes. And your guys' allies.
Yeah. So it evens out.
Yeah, it balances out in that regard perfectly. That will go to Adras.
Alright, so I can't do anything with the obelisk.
Don't attack the wyvern.
I'm not.
Okay.
Could we do the thing where like he readies his turn to do something after I do it?
Prepared action.
Yeah, one of those.
You can
Because
prepare
the
an action.
wyvern's off the obelisk, so you can levitate it.
I don't know if it's heavy enough to stop me from levitating it.
Well,
either
yeah, but that
way.
too, but still, it'd be.
But now we know for sure. Right, we're all good.
Yeah.
But then that put me like smack dab in the middle of like Paladin Man, Wizard Man, and maybe Garfield.
We'll be there. Don't worry.
I'm counting on that. I'm gonna ready an action for when Plato levitates the obelisk to do my classic jump kick.
Okay.
Knock it away and hopefully eventually break it.
All right.
I'm gonna land it this time.
Okay,
Sure.
for sure. That will go.
it.
We will jump now to the army's turn. So it's the bad army's turn. Everyone roll d4.
2.
4.
Clarify. Wow, it was a nat 20 if it didn't.
Oh.
Sorry, Letni protects the shit out of you. Twice!
Oh my god.
Duck Dice just rolled 2 nat 20s back to back.
Oh my god.
Let's not let that happen a third time.
It didn't.
Okay.
Actually, both the attacks, one more, they all miss.
Nice.
4 attacks?
Oh, man.
Okay. 4 attacks going to Adras. Ooh, it's cocked. Let's see what it rolls to. Oh, nope. All miss.
Oh my
Nice.
god. All right.
God.
4. 1 miss, 1 miss. And a miss and a miss.
Whoa.
You guys are having a good round.
Chris just gets decimated.
It has 18 on the dice. Yeah.
I dodge.
Oh, okay. I'll roll that one again. I rolled a nat 1 on the next time. Yeah, you completely dodge out of the way, too.
Or wait, never mind.
Does that count as 2?
You do a combat roll out of the way. So that's all of them.
Nice.
And you guys avoided a round of these.
Unscathed.
Yeah, unscathed from this round of damage. All right, then it's the good armies. Everyone roll a
Oh,
luck
fuck.
check.
We completely changed my shit.
Yes, that's
I
what I was
never
like.
picked them.
15 to Voralden.
Yeah.
Someone runs up and hands you a good berry.
That's a D4?
1.
Oh, it's 1.
Yeah.
Welcome to Goodberry, home of the Goodberry.
Oh, you don't have to
Take
use
the
it.
order.
You don't have to use it.
I am.
Oh, okay. There's good berries being
So it
distributed all
equals
around.
out to a cure wounds.
That will go from the good army's turn to the wyvern's turn. Borvik, there's a wyvern flying right at you.
That's insane. Why would he come after me?
How mysterious. How mysterious.
Definitely mysterious.
How did we get here?
So it basically like flying, it lands right in front of you. And
Hey,
it's like
got
a
it away.
simple glide. And basically, so it's got no rider or anything. It is just looks like it just rearing and bites at you.
It's like, I'm gonna be real. This fight doesn't
And
look
then-
like it's going our way.
At the very least, once I die, can y'all kill the wyvern before y'all die?
We can try.
Avenge me.
Wait, kick
Always.
the obsidian into the wyvern.
Ooh, genius.
Wait, drop it over, and then I'll
Yeah.
and then it'll fell on it.
This is the kind of teamwork we need.
Just make sure we destroy the obelisk, because
Yes, let me
You send it to the wyvern, I can hammer it.
jump back to where you made a Arcana check before. I never addressed that actually.
yeah, I was really curious. I was
think
like,
I
okay,
lost my train
he's
of thought.
feeling really good, and we're moving on.
Yeah, no, I missed that train of thought before. As you're watching, you see people dying constantly, and you see, and this applies to Plato seeing this as well, the soul cairn, you see actual life being drawn out of these people through the air, going into the soul cairn. It's already too late for these people.
Yep.
Oh no.
And being absorbed into it. And there's a lot of dead people already.
Yep. Again, that
Oh,
fireball.
no.
Fuck.
With your nat 20 that you rolled, it is transmuting. It is turning that and sending that energy somewhere here.
Somewhere here. Oh god, it gets worse. I was hoping that at best go back to the fucking wherever this place is, hell or abyss is.
Yes, unfortunately, is going somewhere around here.
Oh, well, we really need to destroy it.
Working on it.
Yeah. You guys hear the shouts from everything going on. Keep fighting! Finish him off! And there's like, it's still like a huge ass battle going on. We will jump to the wyvern's attack now. Borvik, it makes 2 attacks against you. The first attack is going to be made with a bite. The second attack is going to be made with a stinger.
Hey, you took this shield spell, right? Okay, good. You might need it.
Okay. I will tell you, as of right now, they both hit.
See? Opportune time.
Got it. I'm gonna use shield.
All right. What is your armor class with shield?
Uh,
You had
22.
5.
22.
Whoa.
Okay. Only
yours
one
would be.
hits now.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Only the stinger hits now.
Hey,
Great.
that's the one you're resistant
That's
to.
the best option, honestly.
Yes. So with the stinger hitting, would you guys prefer I roll for damage, or would you prefer I just take the average?
We
Just
roll,
take
so
the
you roll.
lowest possible number and give that. I think would be the best.
Oh, well, yeah. My players love that. I guess I'll roll. Somehow rolled a d6 and it landed diagonally. Okay, so you take 11 points of damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Poison damage.
You have... No, it's not. That's piercing damage. He was stabbed. Now, you roll a Constitution saving throw, or take more damage.
Got it.
Is it related to poison?
It is. You have advantage on the saving throw.
Thank God.
Don't say that yet. Oh, okay. There you
Roll
go.
a d4. You're blessed.
Oh shoot.
That's also true. That one doesn't come with the advantage, I believe.
Two.
So.
Okay, so what's your total?
21.
Okay, with the 21, you will take only an additional 12 damage from the poison.
Oh
And then
my
half it.
god.
That is halved.
Oh my
Does he
god.
pass?
Oh, no. Half one more time. 6 damage.
Yeah,
6 damage from the
'cause he
poison.
passed, and then he has resistance.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So -11 and then -6.
Welcome to high CR monsters.
Holy shit.
Oh, this is one where you guys need to kind of fucking team up on it.
Yeah, we also need to team up against a Garfield and a Doomsayer
Everyone.
and another Doomsayer.
We are so fucked. What
Yeah,
are
I
we
was
doing?
Like, no, we're not winning. Like, I'm sorry. The evil team's army has dealt damage to us now, and we got 1 hit point. We're not winning this fight.
It gets a little better for you as it goes. The fact you get from your army gets better.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, I am sure.
Hold on, we went from blessed
The
to
important
one.
question is, will we live to see it?
That's true. That is a good question.
It's like the army could start doing 100 damage.
Let's
per
kick over-
turn.
let's kick
Doesn't
over
matter
this,
if we're dead.
Yeah, if they crit, I think we just straight up like insta die.
Knock over the tower and then just leave.
Yeah.
All right. I have roughly an idea. Rowland just had to walk out.
Yep.
Chris / James just had to leave. So I know what he wanted to do on his turn at least. So I can at least perform that action on his turn, which was he wanted to attack the wyvern.
Just dump it in afterwards if it's
That's fine. He moved out of the way.
Yeah.
Wyvern no longer needs to.
Zalia will start to fly around now that both the wyverns are preoccupied and start to look for her brother partially, but she will do her best to try to cast a scorching ray down at the people in front of you guys. So she conjures forth these 3 motes of fire and begins throwing them down, and then you guys see the elven wizard. She counterspells it,
I'll take it. That's a win.
and
That's a positive spell slot trade.
That is a win.
and then that's what she does. She's like, sorry guys, I don't know what to do about that.
No, that is a win. That is a W.
All right, I
That
did
is
my
one
job.
less fireball.
Did my job on my way. She just starts flying to look for her brother more.
Don't forget to kill people. We're gonna die.
I am not a killer, like you tell me I am.
You
Now
have
it's
killed
time
people.
to be one.
Also, you're going to die otherwise. So yeah, get to it. Maybe don't come to war then.
I didn't have a choice.
I feel like we tried
6 seconds.
fuck off. The bit's done with.
All right, Voralden goes to take his turn. What we'll do is I know he can make 1, 2 attacks. Go ahead and 2 people roll d20s for him. All right, 2 people have acted. Go ahead and roll those. Main whip offhand.
9 on the dice.
9 on the dice.
Yeah.
Did he just roll bad?
I just rolled a nat 1.
Okay, yeah. So Voralden goes Voralden goes in with his whip to start helping. And unfortunately, because he's not here, it doesn't look cool, but no one can see it because he is not here at the moment.
Is this supposed to hit like +6?
Actually, yeah. What is it?
It'd be a 50.
The plus.
Okay, yeah, 15 would hit.
Oh, all right. Okay,
Yeah, 100%.
cool.
So he does do something cool.
What damage?
It's we'll say the short
D6.
sword with it's D6 plus his plus 10.
He rolled
plus
first. He
4.
gets the whip.
Oh, okay.
D4.
No, D6.
Okay.
Plus.
7.
Yeah, you see he cracks the whip down on the wyvern, trying to grab its tail. It can't completely, but a total of 7 points of damage go to the wyvern. It does not draw its ire from Boravik, though.
It does, however, lose the spell compelled.
Oh, it does?
Yep, took damage.
Oh, okay, from someone else?
Yep.
It's-
Specifically from a friendly person.
Its big cat eyes
Unless Voralden
start to go back to normal.
does not
blew it,
consider,
Voralden.
unless Voralden does not consider himself friendly to Boravik.
That's a good point. We've never had like a heart-to-heart
Do you hate
conversation.
Boravik? Is he not your friend? No?
He's
Oh,
aight.
For rules
We've
purposes.
never, we've never been
All
alone
right,
in
that
a
counts
room
as
together,
friendly.
I'm just saying.
He's I mean.
That's probably the best. That's probably the most accurate.
right?
That's just Chris, though. I mean, he's I.
Yeah, but Voralden's also just a little.
Okay. All right.
We've lost another one.
What we'll do is we'll get to the end of this round, and then we'll do a 2-part just to make this all together. So, Letni,
I'm up.
go ahead and take your turn.
I'm going to delay my action till after Plato because
Okay.
I figure I might as well watch this go off first before I make any important decisions.
All right. Plato.
All right, I'm gonna levitate the obelisk.
All right. You run up, and you see she tries to prep, but she's like, she doesn't have time to prepare the counter spell in time because she just used her reaction.
Again, another positive
Oh
win.
my god.
Yeah, I actually had her. She was like there, ready. I was like, she was going to protect this thing at all costs. And I was like, but she would try to, if she sees Scorching Ray coming in, she's going to try to counterspell it, and it worked out. I want to describe her counterspell was just a wall of ice she threw up too, though. That goes to, you're going to cast Levitate.
Yes.
It slowly begins to rise up.
All
Near a
right.
weightless object.
I'm gonna jump kick this bitch. All right. Can I just like jump up and kick it, or do I have to like do anything special?
Go ahead. You're going to need to make an athletics check because like this is all the strength in this. We'll get to it right after, but yeah.
Do I have to dispel on my turn, or can I do that at any time?
You could do that at any time.
Okay.
So the athletics checks for like pushing it.
Yeah. It's jumping to push it. You could, yeah. What did you get?
Is a 13 enough?
A
What if you
13?
had a key point before you revealed the results of that roll?
I could logic
Would
this.
I need that?
You would
No.
probably need to use one of your key points.
I'll use it.
You're channeling
use
something
it.
that does not is not what a normal man can do.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Okay, wait, hear me out.
Mhm.
I use my key point on Step of the Wind just to give me the increased jump distance.
Mhm.
And then because of key field attack, I can make a bonus action punch when I spend a key point. Could I use that on the obelisk as well?
Oh, so you could push it
More.
with the.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. No, then you make an attack.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
So I just make the attack? Or-
Yeah, make the attack.
That is a 24.
All right. I think I got you on this one.
hmm
Stand still. You balance yourself. Balance your mind. Plato, you can almost swear in this kind of moment. You see, it almost looks like just for around Adras is standing, it looks like the rocks on the ground just tremble a little bit and shake. And just in that moment, you see he just jumps. And it just doesn't look like he needed much prep for it. It literally just like from the ground, just the ground wakes a little bit. You almost buckle your knees as he jumps forward at it with just like full extended. Are you going for a punch or a kick here?
I think a kick's gonna be better. Just like try kick it over the wyvern.
Okay, yeah. You turn it in basically from your jump, going forward, knee rising first right away, just a rising knee to a full kick. How do you kick it? Because you launched this thing.
Just a full like spinning kick directly into it. Just like kicking it like from like the side to launch
Yeah,
it into the
jumping
wyvern.
sideways.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You, towards the wyvern too. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, that makes sense. You go ahead and you hit it, and then it just begins to fly off, and the levitate still keeps up, so it creates a arc on it that slowly moves forward like a exponential curve.
Yeah.
As it slowly begins to rise up and fly away from you, and you feel in your leg that it is your shin. While you're putting it down out of your mind, your shin is probably broken.
That's fine.
Because the whole size of the obelisk, like these large portion of the obelisk, just went dead into it.
Yeah, I did just kick a rock.
Yeah.
Very
Full
big
force
rock.
kicking a brick wall.
But, again, weightless.
and it flies away. You could probably, with the adrenaline, you'll be fine. But after this, your leg's fucked for a little bit. As you fall to the ground with as best grace as you can.
Yeah.
With slow fall.
Mhm.
And it flies up, and then it's just arcing ever slowly towards the wyvern in the moments.
I'm just gonna like stare at Pleo and just assume he knows what to do.
I'll drop it right whenever it gets over the wyvern.
All right. And because it is the end of the round, at the start of at initiative 20 on Boravik's turn is when stuff technically falls. So there is nothing they can do to prevent this, as it will fall, and the wyvern will then take 12d6 damage.
Holy fuck.
So go ahead, both of you roll 66
Each?
each, and add the total together.
1,
But just tell me at the end, please.
2.
I'm with you, Joey. Don't you worry. I got this.
3.
39 damage total. Nothing to frown at.
That's
though.
not nothing.
Yeah.
I
As
should
it
have used this one. This one would be
It
funny.
crashes into the back of the wyvern as it just shrugs and throws it off as it rolls through people.
It's only 500 or whatever. How many pounds?
Yeah.
Yeah. A
300
wyvern
pounds.
is nothing to shake a fist at.
Yeah.
It definitely fucked it up though.
Thank
As
God. 'Cause
yeah, this let me tell you, wyverns, CR6 boys.
Yes, they
Oh my
are. I'm
God.
aware. Vividly.
As we go back to the top of the round where we're going to mark off who won the initiative of the Oh, you have a reaction
Yeah.
that still goes, Letni. What is it?
I have a turn.
Yeah, oh yeah, you saved it. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I
Go
was
ahead, sorry,
like, well,
I'm sorry.
now hear me out, though.
but sir, I need my turn.
Okay. So we got a dying wyvern with a Boravik.
Dying's a loose word. It's
Dying wyvern, Jimmy,
okay.
with a Boravik fighting it. We got 2 doomsayers. One. You know what? Here's my first action. Divine Sense.
Okay. Does it pinpoint?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It is
Oh boy,
accurate,
is this gonna
but
be
it's only
fun.
within 60 feet. So I'm assuming all the
Oh.
big people that were near me. You said they were all pretty close.
Yes.
So I think I got everyone that I need to know.
Okay. Are there any devils and or demons and or other
Fae, undead,
Fae, fiend,
celestial.
undead around you? And I'm having to think right at this moment where.
Sorry, not Fae. Just
Roll a luck
celestial,
check.
undead, and fiend.
Roll a luck check.
Oh.
You want better than 10 because there's someone that is in this war that's not necessarily in the general vicinity.
All right. I got a 7 because
Okay.
I can't roll
Not
higher.
lucky in that kind, but it is still useful information nonetheless.
Anything combat related. Ask me to roll a history check. I got it though.
Little did Letni know he was meant to be a scholar.
Apparently.
Around you guys, you immediately are able to confirm that this Derrickson, Ignom as he was referred to, or this other individual that is another doomsayer, are not like demons or devils. No. You do immediately recognize, you were able to pinpoint out where that several people around you have been influenced by some form of devil or demon. There definitely seems to be a lot of individuals within the cult army that have been afflicted from the same thing that Zalia was. So you are able to pinpoint actually Zacian as well.
All right. Oh, well,
But
yeah.
you don't really note it, you aren't able to snuff out, and you can kind of tell the difference between, this is a person influenced by demon. Zalia and Zacian seem to have been influenced by a demon, but a lot of these people seem to have been influenced by a devil.
Aw.
All right. That was my action. I will move, position myself, like the heroic person that I am, and get myself killed between the soothsayer or the doomsayers / Garfield and the rest of my party
Okay, so just getting in front of everyone.
because I don't have any more actions.
Okay, awesome. We will then end the round there and roll the results. You guys had advantage this time. Do you want them to have the black dice, or do you guys want the black dice?
We always want the black dice.
All right, they get this random orange and yellow dice that I think is Joey's.
That is mine. I recognize that.
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to give that to you for forever.
They won the round still.
Bullshit!
Oh my god.
They
How?
did. You got a 2 and a 4, and they got a 9.
Jimmy, you hate us.
Oh my god.
The dice! The dice!
You hate us.
The dice!
You hate us.
The dice!
Come on, Jimmy.
Come on, man.
Don't be mad at me.
Throw us a bone
Come on,
here,
man.
man.
What do you did? You had advantage!
Throw us a bone.
More bones.
We won advantage.
Huh?
I said we won advantage.
Yeah. You had
Throw us a
advantage
bone.
this
Come on,
time.
throw us a bone, man.
That was the bone.
Come on,
No,
man.
that's the rules.
You're
It's
so
not a
close.
bone if the enemies get it too.
Yeah, it's kind of a bone. This round you had it.
That's not a bone.
Come on, you're boning us. We want a bone.
You guys have had plenty of bones before. No bones.
Bone me, Jimmy.
All right, guys, we're going to call that part 1 of the episode, and we'll just tie right back into it next point we get off where we'll pick up with these characters in the middle of the war. And we'll just make it a part 2 release. All right,
Goons out.
You will, right?
goons out, guns out, sun's out, goons out.
Guns out, goons out.
Venus up.
Okay. All right.
Thank you for listening to GoonQuest. If you enjoyed the show and want to hear more of it, please feel free to leave us a 5-star rating wherever you listen to your podcast. Not only does this help others find the show, but also helps us feel good about ourselves. Our opening music is by Alexander Nakarada, cover art by Casey May, outro music by Alexander Nakarada, audio editing by Jimmy May, additional music by Nerdius Maximus, and Nerdiest Maximus creates monthly themed bundles of immersive music and ambient soundscapes that enhance your tabletop RPG. Join him on Patreon or full access for full access to his ever-growing music library at patreon.com/nerdiestmaximus. Our Instagram can be found at goon.quest. If you would like to provide names of NPCs or have ideas for magic items, you can submit suggestions at goonquest@outlook.com or through the Google form in our Instagram link in the bio. Hey everyone, if you've made it to this point of the episode, I want to give a very special shout out to one of our patrons on Goontreon, Rose Patrick. Rose was certainly one of the first winners of Emrith's kart race for multiple years running. Thank you so much for your support to the show. It means so much to me and the rest of the Goons. If you, as a listener, want to support our show, like the multiple kart race winning Rose, you can do so on our Patreon, GoonQuest. There you can get the homebrew subclasses, a map of the continent of Inthria, art and backstory of the deities in the campaign, and copies of the character sheets, and more stuff to come. It is free to sign up to be a patron, and for a $5 a month, you can get access to all the benefits we offer as of yet. Thank you so much.